And live. Probably. Live? If YouTube will show me. It's not going to show me. Someone will have to confirm. Oh, I can hear my phone pinging. It's to tell me I'm live. We're live. Yeah, it's difficult to tell you're even live because the YouTube has a little stream thing that's supposed to preview, but it just says notify me. It's like, am I live? Is it live? It's not live till Space Debris plays. The dog's already here begging for the treats that he knows he's going to get during the live stream. He can never get on the camera properly. Like, this is the best. Oh, I've got a cable in the way. Oh, there you go. There you go. Doesn't get on the camera properly. He's actually not. The thing he's getting excited about is this paper bag because he knows that I put treats in paper bags. Start the stream early because he's begging me for treats. There you go. There you go. And he just runs off with it. That's it. It's like, thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. He's not camera shy with treats, no. I don't think dogs... They get shy. Do they get shy? Is that a thing they do? They don't get embarrassed about things. Maybe they get shy but not embarrassed. It's kind of different, isn't it? But yeah, he's all about the treats. It's all about them treats. That's what it says. But yeah, because I started the whole like he gets treats during the live stream, he's been begging for them for like half an hour. He's just like, he gets to this time of night and he just wants treats. I think he's just so used to it. And I'm like, I know what you want, but you gotta wait for it to go live. That's the criteria. But he's very excited about paper bags. If only we could all be excited about paper bags as much as he is. Well, I've started early, so what the hell? We only just mess about at the start anyway, don't we? Just messing about. It's more 6502. Good evening. And good evening to everyone who haven't said good evening to already, because you were already here and you've been here for a while chatting away about horses. You'll never get a live stream break. No, he knows the schedule. Yeah. Well, he knows the schedule of begging for treats in the evening, so I don't think he knows the schedule for the live stream. Just horsing around, yeah. He's just dogging around. Can't say dogging though, it's a naughty word now. My friends had a dog, and it was one of those dogs that used to get really excited if you said walk. Like, Rocky doesn't do that. If he just like, if you get the lead out, he goes and hides in his bed because he thinks that'll stop him going for a walk. He doesn't mind going for the walk, he just doesn't want to leave the house for some reason. And then once he's out, it's fine. But there's more treats, Rocky. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yeah, look, you just can't frame it properly. Look. There you go. Take it, Rocky. Take it. Just take it. Rocky. Wait. Just take it. There you go. Oh my god. It's there. It's on the floor. Oh my god. It just... he's weird. What can I say? He's weird. Going to risk looking at the crochet shop. Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because Wednesday season 2's on now. I've been watching a bit of it, and I don't know if that'll make our Wednesday doll more popular. But weirdly, there is a Wednesday doll in the first episode. It's very strange. I was like, guys goes, I made a doll of you. I was like, what? What? Yeah, it is always tempting. But yeah, my friends got one of those dogs that gets excited when you say the word walk. So so they changed it to say let's go dogging. Just so it was a different. Obviously, it's a joke, but obviously a different word so that the dog wouldn't get excited about going for a walk. But then he learned the word dogging instead. So then they say, okay, we're going to go dogging, and the dog would start jumping around, getting excited. There you go. You got to be careful what you train your dog to do. I'm early. Yes, Sherlock, I'm early. I wanted to start early because the dog was begging for treats, and I thought he's not getting his treats until the stream starts. But we're just messing about anyway. We're all just messing around. Let me put some of the tunes on. Tunes. It's going to be some random tunes. Oh, not that one though. Let's go from the bottom down here somewhere. What the hell? What the hell is this? It's 600 kilobytes, that's what it is. What's this? Live from Hard Rock Party. There's a lot of sampling going on there. Oh. That's just a weird one. Risky term for those in the UK. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yes, it was. But that's just, sometimes that's what you do. That episode of Carpool. I don't know that episode of Carpool. But yeah, we're kind of, well, we're here early for the next 4 minutes. We just get to mess about. Messing around. I've got to find my lemmings. I can't remember where I got to. Where did I get to? I've got it written down here. I don't know, Wild 6? Maybe that was it. Oh yeah, that was it. Wild 6. Oh, Peter Kay show. Do you know what? I have seen that. Yeah, one episode is co-worker dog walking and the neighbour uses the wrong term. Yes, I've seen that. I have seen that actually. Because she's convinced that dogging just means that you're going out to walk the dog. That's right. Yeah. Yes, I have actually seen that. This is a very weird mod. Peter Kay, yes, it is very good. And they stopped the car and wind the window down, and she asked that woman about. she asked that bloke about going dogging. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I go dogging with the wife all the time." And she's like, "There you go, you see." Went from a 600 kilobyte mod to a 19 kilobyte mod, a 19,000 byte mod. You can tell by all the square waves. Missed that show. What was it on? Was it a BBC show or something? I think that's the only clip I've seen of it. I haven't seen anything else. I don't even know where I saw that one. Wasn't on the telly because I don't have a license. Somewhere else. It's Mr. Jozza. Good evening. It was on BBC. Hard to remember, not had a license for years now. All streaming nowadays. Yeah. I've never had a TV license. Ever since I moved into my own house, never watched TV and never had a license. And I don't really miss it. There is things every now and again I think, oh, it'd be nice to watch that. But well, what is the thing I'm thinking about? I don't know. I don't know. I think people who watch who watch football, they kind of need it, don't they? And because I'm not a football fan. TV, it's like it seems like you buy TV for football and the news. So if you're not into the news or football, then what's the point? Rocky's looking at me for more treats. You've had the treats. That's it. You've had them. You've had it, dog. You've had it. He's got a bed in here that he never sleeps in. Too many beds. Too many beds. But yeah, the reason for the Doctor Who would tempt me, but getting a license for one show, way cheaper to rent or buy elsewhere. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Is if there is only one show you like, and the BBC quite often put that stuff out on other platforms, don't they? To like, well, I assume they do. They used to be able to like do DVDs of Doctor Who. I don't know if it's on Netflix or something now. I don't know. I suppose it's just an iPlayer. Rocky's licking the tripod. Rocky, stop licking the tripod, please. Or do they keep it all for iPlayer, which you have to have a license to watch? But yeah, if it's just one show, what's the point? You might as well just buy the show externally. Not got a floppy disk in my 1200. Got a Gotek. Which do you prefer? Still got the original floppy. I think I prefer the original floppy. I've never used a Gotek. Kind of think if you go into these, old computers for a bit of a retro experience, I think the floppy disk is a big part of it. So I'm sticking with the floppy. I mean, it is a total pain, let's face it, but it's part of the thing. You don't get this big clunking thing on a modern computer. In fact, there's nothing you can insert into my desktop computer at all. It's not got a CD drive. It's not got a floppy drive. It's not got anything. It's just got USB. That's it. So yeah, if you want a bit of a retro experience of shoving things in to get software in, then go for the floppy. But yeah, I've never had a Gotek at all. Good job, YouTube. Just got the notification for the stream 12 minutes late. Well, that's not good. And I started it 12 minutes early. Roughly. Interesting. Didn't even know there were different Gotek models. Out of the loop. Oh yeah, got a Gotek. Which do you prefer? Do you mean do I prefer floppy disk or Gotek? Or which Gotek do I prefer? Love the floppy. It's still in my 600. Yeah, mine have all got floppies in. There's no Goteks. But I've got this compact flash disk sneaking that stuff across, so there's that. But yeah, I've not trying to do everything old school. That's the whole point of this. Like having these old clunky discs. I mean, half of them don't work. Let's face it. The cassette. To be honest, I think one of the problems, though, I think on the Commodore 64, having a cartridge or something instead of the cassette is starting to become my go-to thing, because the cassettes just aren't working. And I think that's, apart from the fact they take ages to load. Floppy disk isn't really that bad. It's not such a long time to load a lot of stuff. But the cassette on C64, it's quite a long time to load, and half the time doesn't work. The disk drive's not much better, let's face it. So on the Commodore 64, I think just like loading stuff off a cartridge is becoming a go-to thing. But on the Amiga, it's still the floppy. But every now and again, I do bust out the disk drive. But yeah, it's definitely more of a pain on that. And the fact you don't really have a proper OS to do anything, so every time you want to do something, you're kind of turning it off and then booting something else, means you're doing a lot more loading. I have a Go Drive 1200. You can still use the floppy in your A1200. Oh, right. So it's the pizza around the pie, is that what you're saying? I have a DVD-R drive in my desktop PC. Had it 4 years. Only realised the other day it isn't working. Never shoved physical media in since I got the PC. Yeah, in fact, I've got a Blu-ray writer, and I haven't even installed it in my PC because I've got no use for it. It's just a waste of. It's just wasting power and wasting space. So it's just not used. Now, I suppose if I wanted to watch a Blu-ray on my PC, I could do it, but yeah, I've got an LG. I think it's a single-speed Blu-ray writer. I did use it at one point, but when I got my new computer, I was like, I can't be bothered putting this in. I don't need it. Go Tech in your 500. Yeah, I suppose that's another thing though. Maybe it might be worth it on the 500. It depends, because the 500 doesn't really. Well, I suppose it does. It does accept hard disks. Like, one of the reasons I can get away with a lot on this Amiga is because it's got hard disk in it. So you can do a lot without the floppy. You can do a lot without a floppy or a Go Tech. But in the A500, I think because it's just a really basic computer, having a Go Tech might be worthwhile, because it's you're doing everything off floppy disk. Like I said, unless you stick a hard disk in it somehow, because you can do that, but you're kind of bolting stuff on the side or whatever. Unless there's ways of doing that nowadays, I don't know. My A1200 has a floppy drive. I do enjoy the mechanical noises. Yeah, there's no substitute for it, and even things like WinUAE's got like a hard drive emulated noise, like it emulates the sound of the floppy drive, and it just doesn't sound like a floppy drive because it's, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like it. So yeah, if you want that classic experience, you're gonna have to get an actual floppy drive, I think. Got a USB Blu-ray writer too. Not even sure I can buy media for it if I wanted to. Yeah, I should probably hook that one I've got up somehow to USB, just so I've got a way of. Oh, do you know what? I still don't use the last time I used a CD drive was for the OS 3.2 for the Amiga, because they released it on CD, and I had to dig out my old laptop with my laptop that's now dead. Had to dig out that and get the CD drive to write all the stuff to a USB key so I could actually install it. That was the last time I used an actual CD. 500 plus dual ROM switch. The emulated floppy sounds are never good, especially if you know the clicks and whirs of a particular game does. Yeah. Clicks, yeah. I'm after a CD drive for the 1200. Well, I suppose that might be worth. Oh, maybe is it worth having? I don't know, because does that play CD32 games? Not much on CD for the 1200, is there? Did the cover discs start turning into CDs later in the Amiga's life? If I could choose just one thing to upgrade on the original Amiga, I would have to be Paula, at least 8 channels. I think what they should have done on the original Amiga is upgraded to a high density floppy, because they kept increasing the RAM and all this other stuff, but the floppy drive was the same size, so games were. So like the 1200 came out, and you've got literally 4 times the amount of RAM you had on the original 500, but your floppy drive is the same size. So games was, you'd need like 4 floppy disks to cover the same amount of memory. So I think that was a mistake. Well, maybe not a mistake, because they wanted compatibility, but never got upgraded. But yeah, Polar never got upgraded at all. during the Amiga's life. Like, Paula was, I think, the one thing that never got touched. It was just always the same. You know, the CPU got upgraded, the, like, Agnes got upgraded to, what's it called in the 1200? Lisa or something. They got an IDE controller that got upgraded. I think the Blitter stayed the same, actually. I think the Blitter was actually never actually really changed, but that's part of Agnes. It went to a 32-bit bus. You know, PCM CIA turned up. Had lots of upgrades. Got AGA chipset, obviously. And Paula just stayed the same. But yeah, but if you'd had more channels, you'd need more memory. More memory, you need a bigger floppy drive. Because you're going to have to load more stuff. Yeah, and cover disc. Is that when you say yeah and cover disc, you mean the magazines went to CD cover discs? Lots of compilation cover disc CDs that might be good. Oh right, I didn't know they did those. You want a HD floppy drive built in after all the hassle you had using one. Well, first, the part of the hassle was I didn't even know it was a HD floppy drive, and I think wasn't it like shorted or something? But it actually works. It does actually work. And in fact, I think they might have, well, it proves that the format worked, but it probably should have been the standard for the, well, they should have moved on to it quite quickly, really. There's no reason why the Amiga 600 shouldn't have had it, or the Amiga 500 Plus. And definitely the 1200, because it's got 2 megabytes of RAM. If you think about it, you've got 2 megabytes of RAM, but you've got an 880 kilobyte floppy drive. So you're going to need like more than 2 floppies just to fill the memory if you were making a game. Assuming you don't, like, well, you know, assuming you're getting a one-to-one of what's on the disk to memory, which isn't quite true, but you get the idea. But yeah, the floppy never really got upgraded, and the Paula never really got upgraded. But Paula was so good to start with. I think that's one of the reasons. Paula was well ahead of its time. I mean, by the end of the Amiga's life, it was behind, but at the start, it was like, geez, computer can do that? That was crazy. They could have stuck a SID in there as well. That would have been nice. But I think if they wanted that, they should have been in from the very first one, because the SID existed when the first Amiga came out. So, but you would have just made it more expensive, more complicated, and take longer, and it probably wouldn't have come out, and it would have just, Amiga would never have been heard of. If you want to use compact flash cards and accelerate cards with your A500, consider ACA 500 Plus. Well, I've got a 500, but there's just no point in using it once I've got a 1200. Doesn't seem to be much point, other than for nostalgia. The floppy drive on the Amiga 500 makes the best clunk when you put the disc in. It's got the biggest clunk, like it's got like massive springs in it. I think it's just really solidly mounted inside the case. So it's got the best clunk, I think. What is this? Dimples. How's the Lemmings doing? What are these guys? I don't know if you can see them down here. They're doing alright. Wednesday's looking after them. Wednesday's killed one of them, she has. Wednesday's done one in. Hi guys, have you seen the Outrun remake for the Amiga? I haven't played it, I've seen that it exists. The Outrun remake and Settlers 2 ports are neat, but I'll always wish they could run on era-appropriate hardware. Yeah, that is one of the problems with Outrun. It's strange because it's obviously just been done by that guy in his spare time, so it's fine, but it's running on an Amiga that nobody had at the time. And also, if it's now such an accurate arcade port. It's not quite accurate, but it's so accurate that it makes you think, well, why don't I just play the main version? Because it's kind of the same. But it's really good that it exists. But you could see why that wouldn't exist back in the day, because just the hardware that it needs is incredible. What is it, a 50 megahertz CPU? It's crazy. But yeah, kudos for him for doing it, because he's obviously just, it's like that thing I'm doing with Menace. It's just something which I haven't had a chance to work on, but something to do in your spare time. And he decided to make out. He worked on it for a few years. So I've got no problem with the fact that it exists. I just think it's just a bit weird when you get these like ports or games for the Amiga, and they're just running on an Amiga that's just incredibly powerful. It's just crazy, isn't it? It just makes you think, like, is it still an Amiga thing anymore? It's like, yes, it is an Amiga, and yes, you can make an Amiga that does that. But we never got games like that back in the day, because well, everyone just aimed at the 500, didn't they? Maybe 1 megabyte of RAM sometimes, but that's about it. I don't think even any game mandated that you needed a hard drive. Not even like Monkey Island or anything like that. You could use one, but it didn't mandate it. Could never have afforded the upgraded they required back then. Yeah. I don't think anybody could. Outrun needs an 030 running at 50 megahertz. It does run on less, but 50 megahertz is just bonkers, isn't it? And it needs fast. It needs, what is it, 8 megabytes of fast RAM as well or something? 3 things that Amiga had that haven't been replicated since. Number 1, multiple resolutions on the same screen. Has that been replicated? Probably not. Multiple resolutions on the same screen, yeah. But only like at a certain raster line, and then it can do a different resolution, right? Co-processor driven superfluid mouse cursor. You mean because it's a hardware sprite? Is that what you're talking about? I suppose so. I don't think that's much to write home about though. And native genlock. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. The ability to genlock anyway, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, there you go. It definitely did a lot. I think I think everything that's I think it's just the fact the things that it did back then were quite advanced for its time. They're not advanced now. But yeah, for the day that they came out, like the sampled sound like this kind of thing is just crazy. Like this is 110,000 bytes. This track here. So in theory, the original Amiga can play this, like this sound. So the original 1985 Amiga could make this sound. I think that's incredible. And you'd still have a bit of memory left, maybe, if you booted Workbench. I don't know. Maybe. The original Settlers game was the only one I noticed. The only one I noticed took advantage of a hard drive. You could play on larger maps if installed on one. Oh, there you go. So somebody actually did take advantage of it, but you still didn't require it. So yeah, I think the floppy drive was holding it back a bit, having not been upgraded. I mean, the PC had the high density floppy for quite a while, so did an excellent job with the outro music, apparently, considering it's only 4 channels. Yep. Yes, I think he remade the music himself, so and again, it's one of those things that just like, I'm just going to remake the music. It's like, so it's a fun thing to do. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I just think it'd be interesting to see, I think other people have said this, and it's harder to do, is to see like, well, what could a 1 megabyte stock Amiga do, or a stock A1200 do? And I think that the problem is it's much harder because the limitation means you're just going to have to cut more corners or pull off more tricks. So if he is doing that in his spare time, then I could see why he's just gone for like, okay, you're going to have like a super high fast Amiga. which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. And apparently don't you have to rip the ROMs or something to play it? But I don't think I'll be playing it. I don't have an Amiga good enough to play it on. So, unless I play it in an emulator. There you go. And to be honest, I never understood until it was only until I think last year. I didn't understand what the obsession with Outrun was, because I'd never played the arcade version of it. I'd only ever played home ports of it, and I played Turbo Outrun on the C64, and I might have played Outrun on another platform. And I was like, well, this is okay, but why does everybody love this game? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not that good. And then I played the arcade. They had a sit-down arcade in Arcade Club. And I played it and I was like, this game's brilliant. On the arcade, it's brilliant. I don't know what it is about it. It's the massively high frame rate, and I think the cab was slightly tilting. There was speakers in the thing and everything. The whole thing just played so nicely. And I was like, this is why people like it, because the arcade is good. But I don't think I ever saw a good version on a home computer. So I kind of understood it at that point. It's like, this is a brilliant game, especially considering it's a 1987 game or something. Really good. But yeah, so I'd never seen an arcade version of it before, so I'd never played one. I sat down to play it and I was like, wow. Maybe it mixes extra channels onto the CPU to cheat. It has a lot more power to tap into. I think it is. I think it's doing that for the sound effect. I think you can get. Can you get engine noise with the music? Can't remember now. The original Outrun Amiga port, Atari ST based, is really bad. Yeah, I've seen it. It's absolute garbage. But not many of those racing games were very good on home computers. I think that's the problem, because racing games relied on high frame rate to get that feeling of speed, and most of the time when you got the port to the home computer, it didn't get you the feeling of speed. So I think that was the problem. Although they managed it with what's the Lotus on the Amiga? That was the one I remember seeing that. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But Outrun was not. Played a lot of the SD port. Not great. Sure, but I was too young to care. Maybe. Well, that's the thing. If you didn't know any better, maybe it's all right. But I just didn't think it was that good. And I suppose if you played any arcade, like I played Chase XQ in the arcade, and I remember thinking, wow, this is brilliant. And then I played Chase XQ on whatever in the Amiga, and it's like, this is not so brilliant. Pre-order Settlers 2, looking forward to it. Never played it on PC. There you go. But yeah, next time I go to the arcade club, I want to play more Outrun. Yeah, because I think back in the day, I liked playing Ridge Racer. That was really good. I liked playing Chase HQ. I think it was Chase HQ 2 we used to play, actually. Because that one's got the guns, hasn't it? That was quite a good game. I can't remember what the other good driving games were. Ridge Racer used to play a lot, though. Like that game. Oh, we used to play... they had Daytona in one of the places we used to go. I didn't like Daytona. That's in Bury as well. It's just a bit boring. And they also had a 2-player version of Sega Rally back in the day. Is it Sega Rally? Might be Sega Rally. And that just wasn't very good. But when the PC Master Race took over from the Amiga, that's when driving games became good, I thought. Because it was like, suddenly we could play Need for Speed. And I was like, wow, this is more like it. This is way more like it. And Colin McRae Rally... Yeah, Colin McRae Rally and Need for Speed are the ones I remember. It's being, wow, these are actually playable driving games that are fun. You're in for a treat. Such a good game. Oh, really? Shouldn't say treat till I have a dog. What's that? Crazy Cars 3 was fantastic, especially its 2-player version. There you go. Sit-down power drift is like being in a roller coaster. Do you know what? I remember playing Power Drift back in the day in Manchester, but it wasn't a sit-down version. Actually, Power Drift was quite good on the Commodore 64. Because it had quite a decent frame rate, I seem to remember. And it had good music. Yeah, I remember playing... I think I only played Power Drift once, though. But yeah, it wasn't sit down. The Ridge Race used to play it. I don't know if they were all like that. Had the gear shifters and everything. The sit down thing, the gear shifters. That was really good. But yeah, driving games. Back in the day, they were difficult to pull off because they just require that high frame rate. If you don't get the high frame rate, I really don't think it's worth playing them. Because, you know, literally, like, the feeling of speed is just gone. It just feels like you're watching a flick, but... And it actually worked better. I think it worked better in the 8-bit days when some of the games were so simple that they did actually move at, like, a high frame rate, but the games were very simple. Because I used to play... Oh, what was the game we used to play? Oh, do you know what? I found it the other day, and because I remembered the game, but I didn't remember the name of it, and I've forgotten the name again now because it's just got the stupidest name ever. But on the Atari 8-bit, I just remember this game where you used to be driving for ages, and if you got pulled over by the cops, he would ask you, "Where's the fire?" And I was a little kid, well, not a little kid, but I didn't understand what he meant by, like, what's he talking about a fire for? And I think the idea is it's like you're speeding, and he's asking, why are you going so fast? Where's the fire? But it just said, "Where's the fire?" on the screen. I was like, what's this? I think it's called the Great American Cross Country Road Race. There's no way I ever knew that was the name of the game back in the day. But it was an original game. We used to load it off cassette. But, yeah, the Great American Cross Country Road Race. And you just used to have to, like, drive, and you had to, like, pick up fuel and stuff like that and get to the next city or whatever. And the frame rate was really good. And, yeah, that was quite reasonable. But wasn't an arcade game. Did Power Drift have a hydraulic arcade cab? Looked like one to shake you around, if so. Yeah, you needed the seatbelt or you'd fall out. Now that sounds good. Have they got that in the arcade club? I wonder. I don't remember seeing it. Let me look it up. Because I think they list what they've got, don't they? Hang on, Arcade Club Bury. Bury? How do we pronounce that again? Bury? I just don't know. Bury. I like saying Bury though. I think that's wrong. Where's the games? Games and attractions. Bury. I'm clicking things and it's not doing anything. Search games. What we're looking for? Power Drift. Power Drift. You're one smart dude. Oh, it's in Leeds. They haven't got it in. They haven't got it in Bury. They've got it in Leeds. Damn you! God damn you all to hell! Have they got more than one outrun? It just says they've got it in Bury. Bury. It's got high scores on it as well. Bears 50,000. So yeah, I'd like another go at outrun when I go. So yeah, if you want to play outrun at Arcade Club, you've got to go through these. Are these lights flickering? Might be flickering. I played Enduro a lot on the Atari 2600 back in the day. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was an arcade club in Leeds. Formula 1 Grand Prix was great, but ran like syrup on my A600. Yeah, I've got that. I've got Formula 1 Grand Prix 2, I think. In fact, there was Revs on the BBC. Remember Revs? That was good. Yeah, and that was the other thing. Formula 1 Grand Prix, yeah. That was the game. There's a row of Suzuki hydraulic cabs in Leeds. Oh my god. Do any of us actually play Amiga games now regularly, apart from nostalgia? Well, you see, when you see me playing them on the stream, that's most of the time I'm playing them. Don't generally play them at other times because I don't get time to do it. Played a bit of that for a while. Some on the Amiga, some on Evercade. Pit Stop 2 for the C64. Yeah, what were the other driving games we used to play? There was one called Death Race on the Atari 8-bit as well that we used to play. And that was more of just one of those things where it's just 3 lanes and you go fast and you've got to just get to the right lane, basically. I think it was called Death Race. Yeah, the old Atari 8-bit. I can't remember what other driving arcade games there were if I played any. Oh, there was Hard Driving as well. I remember playing that once back in the day. That was rubbish. I hated that game. It was absolute garbage. I don't know why people liked it. And then they ported it to home computer and it was rubbish on that too. But the arcade was rubbish, so what did you expect? There was Stunt Car Racer. I remember playing that a little bit. I was never really that much into Stunt Car Racer, but it was definitely a thing. Oh, there you go. Occasionally still play Stunt Car Racer. Still impressive for its day, I think. I think he said he started that as like a moon buggy game or something, and then it ended up becoming a stunt car thing. What else did I play driving game wise? I can't think now. Not a massive driving game fan. We played Need for Speed a lot on the PC. There was Driver. Driver was good. We played that on the PC. Handling still feels great and it's been difficult to replicate since, yeah. Jaguar XJ220, still one of my favourite Amiga Sega CD races. There is also the classic Mario Kart on the SNES, which is one of the best driving games ever. Still to this day. Does that count? Skid Marks hasn't been mentioned yet. I haven't played that one. Jaguar has one of the finest soundtracks ever on the Amiga. It does. Used to play Lotus Turbo Challenge 2 at a friend's place in the early hours. I never played it on the. I never had it on the Amiga back in the day, but I remember playing it in the computer store we went in because they had it, and I was like, "Can I play Lotus Turbo 2?" And yeah, they put it on. It's like, "This is great," but I never actually had it. I think I've used the music for that in a couple of my videos because it's just got such good music. Lotus 2 was the first game I ever played on the Amiga. Wow. It was definitely a thing. I think of all the games, people talk about Shadow the Beast attracting them to the Amiga, but I remember seeing Lotus 2 and I was thinking, wow, this is great. The Amiga can do this. It was, I think the things I saw were, it was Lotus 2, R-Type. I remember seeing Lemmings and stuff like that. I think Blood Money as well. And those things really impressed me, but I remember seeing Shadow the Beast going, wow, that looks great, and I played it. I was like, this game is garbage. And I'm not just saying that from, like, now. That's what I thought back in the day. I just thought, I never gave it another look, and I was like, well, it looks great, but it plays like doo-doo. It's just boring. But a lot of people bought it just because it looked nice, I think. My first game was Super Hang-On. I just upgraded from a VIC-20. I was blown away. I bet you were. The Nigel Mansell game wasn't too bad. I think I got it with my A600. Yeah, I know. I've got the box for this A1200 downstairs, and it mentions Nigel Mansell in a little. Well, it's not a sticker. It's printed on the box. I think you got Nigel Mansell with the A1200 as well. Shadow of the Beast 2 gets a thumbs up, does it? I mean, that's the thing. I think even if it was good, by that point, I probably thought, oh no, Shadow of the Beast. Let's not go near that. And did they later admit Shadow of the Beast was a tech demo anyway? Bado the Schist. They kind of did admit it was a tech demo, and it was a very impressive tech demo, but it was a boring one. Punching like bouncing balls. Sold the Amiga to me, and I already had one. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes the thing that attracts you to the platform isn't necessarily the best thing, but then you find all the good things anyway. But I think it's one of those things, is because I played it in a computer store, I actually got to play the game before I bought it, and I was like, that's rubbish. It's like, I wouldn't buy that. Not even for the t-shirt. Doing a game swap with a mate in school, in class, he turned up and said, "Have you got worms?" I said, "Yeah, have you got skid marks?" Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Have you got worms? Yeah, have you got skid marks? Swap you. Lemmings, Shadow the Beast, level music. Yeah, Lemmings was in, there was Shadow the Beast in there. And, it wasn't, oh no, Blood Money wasn't in, is Blood Money not in Lemmings? Menace is in there, isn't it? And Shadow the Beast is in there. I can't remember if they've got a Blood Money level as well. We played it on stream, we should remember. My mum bought me Beast 2 so she could have the shirt. Jeez. Stealing the swag. God damn. The shirt's probably the most valuable bit. It'd be all crusty now anyway if you kept it. There's no point. You'd take it out and hold it out and it'd just be like a solid rock. And it would have all shredded itself and ruined the disc. No idea what happened to it. Probably got used to do the dishes or something. Good old dish rag. You need a bit of a dish rag when you're doing your stuff. I think I'm going to sneeze. Shadow the Beasts and its sequel have an open world game, which makes them interesting. Difficult to do with the limited memory of the original machines. I'm going to sneeze. I think Lemmings also had a level based on Awesome. That was it, Awesome, yeah. Which I've never played Awesome. I've seen it though, I've seen a video of it. Never played it. I am like half sneezing and half not sneezing. Excuse me. Let me mute my microphone while I sniff on. Well. Boom. Right. Remember, I'm trying to remember. This works on the 1200, doesn't it? This just works. Just works. Psygnosis product registration. How did you learn of this product? Love that. It's the product registration, but somebody just wrote a load of codes on it. They didn't get very far, I think. They were playing tame. Oh no, they did level 2 of Crazy. And I need them. Oh, they wrote on the manual as well. They wrote on the back of my manual. Oh, damn you. Who do you think you are? Did they write anything else in there? Which girls they were in love with? Or boys? No, they did not. Just the codes. All I got is codes and mould. Looks like a bit of mould. It is a bit of mould, I think. Maybe we shouldn't keep the disc in there, will it? But that's what I've done. It's survived this long. This is a good mod though. It's all just on one disc, isn't it? Oh, it's trying to read that disc, it's unreadable. Unreadable. Awesome was cool, weird mix of game styles. Yes. You move from biome to biome and the music streams in while you keep playing in some cases. Oh yeah, that's good. Are you jumping straight into hard difficulty on Lemmings Day? I'm jumping into where I got to, Wild level 6, which is like out of 100 levels, that's level 46, is it? Is that level 46 or is that 66? Is it Tame, Crazy, and then Wild? It's like level 46 then. So I'm not even halfway. But I think it's going to be pretty hard. Like from one bit of music to another while you keep playing. PC Engine version of Beast is interesting. Oh, if you're into that sort of thing. What's interesting about the PC Engine version? Might be interesting about every port of Shadow of the Beast. Only familiar with the Amiga and Game Gear versions. I think I've seen video of the ST version. It's the same game, but it's really not very colourful and the frame rate sucks. But I think essentially the game is just as rubbish. So I think if you had Shadow of the Beast on the ST, you'd be just as disappointed as when you had it on the Amiga, pretty much. Right, we're still. We've already been streaming for like an hour and I haven't even started the game yet. I did start early though, so we could mess about more. Right, let's boot this bad boy up. If it works, is it going to work? After seeing your Lemmings plushies, I'm tempted to 3D print some in various poses to walk over my desk. Well, you could go to Crochet Stitch Designs. It's the links in the description, and you can you can buy your own. They're all over the place. I don't know if you can see them anymore. Oh yeah, there's a couple on there, and there's one on the climbers on the curtain pole. We can't skip the usual hour-long pre-game chat. Yeah, it's true. Or the copy protection. Page 12 of the manual. What is it? The 6th number on page 12. These are these numbers that are barely readable. Barely readable. It's the last number. It's 8355. I think that's what it is. Is that right? Yeah, does it not have enough digits? Do these really defeat a photocopy of these? Like, I don't know if you can see them. There, those are the codes. They're like really washed out. And they look a bit more vibrant on the camera there, but they're kind of really washed out. They're printed in every corner of the manual, but they really not show up on like a photocopier. Is that really good copy protection or not? Yeah, what is it? It's tame, crazy, wild. Oh yeah, so like level 46. And I wrote down my code, apparently. There you go, level 6. Amiga version is the best version of Beast. There is no competition. Yeah, well, makes sense. It was the original version, wasn't it? I'm sure the Americans who've never seen any Amiga will say it's the PC Engine port, but no, it's the best port though. The Amiga version isn't a port though, is it? That was the original version, right? If we're comparing versions. Good luck. Thank you very much. Going to need it. I remember Settlers having an effective one. Black symbols on brown boxes. My mate spent 3 hours copying the codes himself so he could back up my game disc and play. Pretty sure the Amiga was the OG system for Beast. Yeah. I think so. Right, I'm going to grab a drink and then we'll start. And it's Oh No More Lemmings. Best Lemmings port. Now there's a question. Probably the PC, because it's pretty much the same as the Amiga version. I think the ST version is pretty much the same as well, isn't it, actually? They did a port to everything though, didn't they? The Game Gear version isn't that bad. even though it's got that tiny screen. The Worms one was difficult to read. Matte black with glossy black numbers and letters. Could it be the Acorn Archimedes? Oh yeah, probably. But none of the ports ever got better than the Amiga version, did they? Because the Amiga version is just the version. I've got the PlayStation 1 version. That's the same, except it's got CD music. But it's an identical game, really. Oh, SD version had crappy music. Archimedes version was Amiga perfect. But I think it lacked the 2-player modes. Well, there you go. So it's going to need the it's going to have to be the Amiga version. But the best port could go to the Archimedes. What about the PC? Didn't the PC have it? I suppose you've got to support for the 2-player version. You've got to support 2 mice. So does the PC not support 2 mice? I think that's the problem, isn't it? There's your problem. In fact, I don't know that the PC now could even do that. Ah, there you go. What was the list of things that hasn't been done? What about multiple mouse support in a game? What about that? Has that been done? Amiga natively supported 2 mice for 2-player mode. Did any others? Yeah, I think that's the thing. Yeah, it's weird. It's not. I suppose it's not just talked about much, is it? But the Amiga's just got 2 ports, and they can both be joystick or mouse ports. There's no. I suppose Workbench only supports 1 mouse pointer, but any game could just read multiple mice. I wonder if actually, I bet you DirectX can. I wonder if it can. I wonder if it can read multiple mice. I don't know. I'm not sure it can actually, because you might be going through the Windows stuff for that. Do you know what? I don't think you could do it. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm not sneezing. Right, I'm going to go get a drink. That's better. They just fight, yeah. Great for practical jokes in age of wireless. Not that I've ever done such a thing, but now you mention it, good idea. No multiplayer on DOS, I checked. Yeah, probably because it doesn't support multiple mice. Yeah. There you go. Could the ST do it though? The ST could probably do it. Right? I think I've got something up my nose. Yeah, SD could do it. I bet. If it couldn't, what's the point? You just press 1 play, don't you? Just a quickie. Apparently it only worked in 2-player mode with joysticks on SD. What the hell? What? Oh. Right, what the hell is this all about? What the... Oh, that's probably the wrong place to build that. Oh, he's not going to get over there, is he? No. Oh, they do. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, he's going through there. That's crazy. Oh, I can't build a bridge. That's not working. Death. That's working. Oh, this is a fast time limit. Wonder if I've... Oh, the time limit's pretty quick on this. I can hear the dog. Where is he? Oh, he's behind me. He's behind me. I think I've let too many die. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Oh no, I'm going to do it. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I needed 80%. It was 80 lemmings. Uh-oh. That's way harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was 80%. It's 100% of 80 lemmings. Oops. Oops a daisy. I've already drank too much cider to help tonight. Good luck. Oh, well, great. Great. It's like, okay, I'm getting drunk. You're driving. I'll wake me up when we get there. The Arc only had one mouse. The Archimedes only had one mouse point, so someone had to use keys. When Acorn dropped the Archimedes name, they released the A3010 aimed at home users. That thing had 2 joystick ports. There you go. There you go. All right, I didn't read that. I was reading 80%, but it was 100% to be saved. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. So that makes this significantly harder. Because nobody can die. I don't get any blockers. Right. What am I going to do? I don't think there's any point digging down into this bit because that's just going to be hell. It's just going to be hell. I can do this again, but I really don't like the music as much in this game. I wish someone would mod it and just give me the Lemmings music back. I think I built that in the wrong place. Yep, built that in the wrong place. I mean, you can just do this, I suppose, but oh, look, they totally walked through that. Wow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Well, it's really hard to even get them to build a bridge there. No one can die, but it teases you with 2 exploders. Well, that's a good point, actually. You can make one of them explode just as it's going in, just to tease yourself and go, you know, make sure it doesn't go in before it gets to the 0. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I really don't know. I can basically dig and build bridges. That's useless, isn't it? Pretty much useless. And if they go over here, they just walk up there and fall to their deaths. Their little deaths. So, I don't know. It might be... yeah, if they end up down here at all, I'm still kind of knackered. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do down there. They've got to get over there. There's got to be a bridge here somewhere or something. But how are we going to do it? Oh, I know. I know what it is. I know what to do. It's one of the old tricks from the original Lemmings that you have to do. One of these tricks. Which might work. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, is he going to turn around? Ah, damn it though. Yeah, there's a problem. If I can do that, I can keep them all in there. But that guy's gonna have to. I'm going to build from here so it goes right to the top and then plops right on the top there. That's probably a thing. That's a thing. So probably build from here. Maybe. Looks simple when you put it like that. Does it? There's a lot of juggling. Oh, I think he's still going to turn around. Yeah, he's still turning around. I think I've got to build right from there. Let's try again. Start building further back. Back the break the builder to separate. I don't know what that means. But I do have to start building further back. That much I know. Let's start right from here, I think. All the way from here. I only need one bridge over there, so maybe this is the way I do it. Right. Let's see if that'll do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Right, now what do I do? I need to save one of these guys, so... This is the bit that's going to be tricky. Oh, I should have dug down a little bit. Ah, damn it. I think I should have dug down into there. Maybe I'll have to practice that bit first, because this is really difficult because he just stops digging. I mean, that's probably the whole point of this lattice thing. Just to annoy you. It's just there to annoy you. And that's what it's doing. There we go. Whoa, he just makes it. So let's go this way, and then I'll go this way. Let's see if we get anywhere better. Oh god, what's going to happen here? That did not work. Maybe I've got to go even lower? It's really difficult. Because he gets to that and just decides to stop, and then I can't do anything with him when he gets to there. Oh no. Or maybe you can dig diagonally down through the diagonal bits. That could be it. Bash the ladder. When you say bash, which one's the basher? Is it the one that goes across or the one that goes down? That's a digger, isn't it? A basher. Yeah, I'd do that, but he stops bashing. That's the problem. He just gets to a bit and he goes, nope, I'm stopping now. That's the problem. There's your problem. So I'm going to do this. Oh, that's just absolutely nuts, isn't it? That is super nuts. It's just ridiculous. He's off. He don't think he, maybe he could build a bridge up there, but I don't know. Then bash the ladder. Then Mega Drive and SNES had 2-player split screen. Crazy. Yeah, that's a bit. I'm wondering what I can do there. I don't know. It's all happened so fast. Try again. Mega Drive was fun to play. Almost ruined a friendship with that game. Yep. That's the sign of a good game. Maybe we go... Oh, is that going to be enough? Yeah. Maybe we go across like this. And then when he gets to here, then we go diagonal. Like that. Oh, look at that. It's probably alright. Probably. Oh, look at that. It's gold. That was the way to do it. It was that simple. Was not supported by SNES mouse for some unbelievably daft reason. Maybe the mouse wasn't out when the game came out. Possible. Bash through, then ladder. Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know, when you say bash, which one's the basher? Is it the one that goes down or the one that goes across? The basher's the one that goes across, right? No, that's the other one's the... What's it called? The digger or the miner? I can't remember. Don't know. Anyway, that's what I did. When did Mario Paint come out? That was when the SNES mouse became a thing. Somebody Google the year the SNES mouse came out. I didn't even know there was a SNES mouse. I know there's a PlayStation one because I've got one. Well, I've borrowed one. 3DO version supported 2 players. I bet the 3DO version was perfect, was it? Was it? You take the high road. Oh no, is there going to be 2? Oh, there is. There's 2. I can already see it on the little thumbnail. There's 2 trapdoors. Lemmings came out on the SNES in Europe, Feb 1992. Mario Paint and Mouse, December 1992. There you go. That's a shame, isn't it? Because it would have been a lot better with the mouse. They probably wouldn't have... I don't know. Would they have done support for the mouse? Loads of the other platforms don't have the mouse support, though. It's another 100% to be saved. Right, check this out. There's Lemmings coming out here. And there's Lemmings coming out here. So... is this... There's not even actually... Oh, God. What's going to happen? Let's just... They go right, and these guys go right. Oh, look at that. You nasty people. Oh, that's nasty. Where are these guys going? They're going to get trapped in there. Let's just work on one and see what we get. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. That's... Uh-oh. Okay, so that's not good. Or is it good? There we go. So, those guys at home... Oh god, there's a time... I mean, you're not going to be able to do these one at a time. I'm just going to see what I can do with one. So what have we got left? 3 bashers, 2 builders. Oh, these guys should have gone over there, really. That's nasty. It's nasty being down here. That's really not where I want to be, is it? Also, there's quite a serious time limit. Let's try the top one then. Let's see if I can get the top ones in. Did the Mega Drive port support the Mega Mouse? Not that I knew anyone who owned one. God, there's a mouse for the Mega Drive as well. They should have bundled it with their own mouse and called it the Lemming. To be honest, if any game could have sold the mouse, it could have been Lemmings, because it's a pretty popular game. Evil devs with their vertical drops. Yep. So let's forget the guys at the bottom. Let's go for the ones at the top. Let's just see how we do this. This is basically like 2 levels. Oh, whoops! Oh, actually. Yeah, I've just noticed I've got a climber. I actually thought I was on Bridge Builder, but I've got a climber. That is interesting. I don't know if that really helps me. I suppose if I can dig out that way... Oh no, is that really going to help either? Maybe not. Look at that though. Oh, look, they've made this a nightmare. Because they've made it so you need to do like loads of digging. Oh, actually, now he's completely digging. Whoops. Even if I get across here... I really don't want to be in there, do I? That's where I probably wanted the climber to get across here. Looks like the top one is the hard one then. Nope. And I've wasted everything. Oh, look at that. Climber got stuck up there. That's a bug as well. That is a bug. Well, this is hard. Maybe the Neo Geo version supported the SNK Power Mouse. I'm just being daft. I just booted the 3DO version and it has Pre-rendered FMV. I guess that was the law for 3D edit games. I think the PlayStation 1's got that as well. Is it got like a bunch of lemmings on a stage? Because that's what the PlayStation 1 does. You had me for a second. Right. Right, how the blinking hell am I going to do this? CDTV port must have an FMV intro too, surely. Oh yeah, what about the CD32 version? Or did they do that? That was later on though, wasn't it? Right. I've definitely got to go over the top here. Over the top of this. It might be nice to build a bridge up to there and then dig across that. Maybe. Maybe. If I do a bridge here, they're still going to fall in that little trap, aren't they? Oh, maybe not. Maybe they'll walk across it now. Oh no, one guy's in there. How did he land in there? Oh, that didn't really do anything, did it? That did nothing. So I could have sent a climber over the top and through there. I don't know. I suppose I've got two downward diggers as well. I can dig to there and dig down there. That's one thing. Don't even know if that helps me. Or maybe I dig down here 1 pixel and then dig across. Like this. Whoa. But this guy being trapped has not helped. Let's try this again. So the top one is... Well, they're both hard because I bet the bottom one's hard because whatever resources I use for the top one, I've got to save enough to do the bottom one. But I can't even get the top lot in at all at this point. There is a 3D animation of lemmings trying to get across a level building bridges. Oh, right. The PlayStation 1's got like lemmings doing a stage show, I think. The Pro looks like the Amiga, but the buttons along the bottom are really badly redrawn. The music sounds like it is being played on a MIDI synth. Yeah, I think they redrew the buttons for the PlayStation 1 as well. I think they're animated or something. Yeah, let's take the high road. Okay, alright, didn't lose a lemming in the hole. So that's one thing. Let's make this guy a climber as well. Has that helped? Has that helped? I don't know. No! Didn't want that. Damn it. I think that's what... Oh, is that going to be enough bridge there? So they'd be safe. They'd get in now, wouldn't they? Yeah. If you can get this guy to bash through here. Like that. Right, that's going to get them in. Well, they've only got 42 seconds left now, which is bad. Does it leave me enough stuff to do this? Oh no, because look. Now I've just wasted a load. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't need to bash through that. I've got nothing left. If they walk through that, I'm alright, but I don't think they're going to do that. They do! Oh my god, I might actually do this. Oh no, look how many seconds are left. He was in on 0. He went in on 0. I can't believe it. There was loads of things you didn't have to bash on that bottom. They just walked through it anyway. Yeah, OMG indeed. OMG. That's the thing, because that was actually time had run out, but you still, if they go in during that fade out, it still works. CD32 was a straight port of the Amiga 500 game. Could plug in an Amiga mouse, and it did have all the 2-player gubbins since it was the A500 game. It was a straight port, wasn't even a port, was it? Was the CD32 was a different. They must have changed something though, because the Lemmings doesn't work on the AGA computer, so they must have just fixed the bug like they fixed it for this, and then that was it. Problems with the CD, a mere 880 kilobytes or so in use. Yeah, that's probably all the. No, was it on 2 discs? I'm going to sneeze again. Oh. Excuse me. I think I've got not got a cold. I've got something in my nose. Yeah, I bet they just. I don't know. 880 kilobytes on a CD. It's crazy, isn't it? Incredibly efficient use of space. Only 660 megabytes to spare. What's a CD hold? I think it depends on the format, does it? 650 usually, but the Amiga's file system could be closer to 700. The Amiga file system was different for the floppy because of the way they wrote the floppy, but the CD might just be the same. Because they don't. I think when you write a track on the Amiga, if you write anything into a track on the floppy, it has to write the whole track because it doesn't put gaps between them. Whereas on the PC there's gaps, so it can write a single sector in that track. But if you write a track on the Amiga, I believe it has to read the whole track and write the whole track back. Which means they get more space, but I think it takes longer to write, not to read though. I think. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. 660 mega power, except that it's not the same mega power as Neo Geo. It's 8 times bigger. I can get behind 650, yep. Exactly. You could not have cut that any closer. I could not. I had a couple of those on the original Lemmings, didn't we? Playing them when you get in at 0. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that level. I was just trying to get the top level in, and I thought, well, what happens if I do the bottom? And somehow they got in. ISO 9660 is the same. Yeah, it would make sense. The Amiga's floppy has got a special way of writing the tracks, which means you get more space, and that's why the HD disc is like 1.6 megabytes, not 1.44 or whatever. Or is it 1.7 or something? Which is pretty good. So a HD floppy in the Amiga would have been quite impressive. CDs were standardized, yeah. Amazing to think that back then they needed all the extra space on the CD for audio and the bits in between levels. Yeah, a lot of the time, like if you look at PlayStation 1 Lemmings, it's just Lemmings and then the rest of the CD is just taken up with audio. So those tracks that you hear are just like been made outside of the game, and it just plays them. So you can just stick your CD in a CD player and it'll play the tracks. Apparently there were some CDs that used Amiga file systems. What? Audio takes up such a tiny piece of data now, so do the in-betweeny bits. Audio is still big, I think. Problem with audio in games is a lot of time people forget is you think, well, say you make a tree in a game, you go, there's your tree, and the tree's quite big, it takes up a lot of graphics. But then if you put a voice sample in, and your game's in 8 languages, well, you need 8 voice samples. So, but that's only for stuff that's localized. But any speech will probably have to be like duplicated. But sound effects probably wouldn't. Unless it's a Kojima game. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's a tight fit. Another 100% to be saved. What? 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 What's all this? What is all this? What the hell? Is there only 10 lemmings? Uh-oh. Oh, I've got to give him more brollies as well. What happens when you get down here? They're going to die. What do I do when I'm there? Oh my god. They've given me a blocker, but that's bad news. Would it be LucasArts maybe? I don't know. Oh, what? Who's the Amiga equivalent of Kojima? You mean Cinemaware maybe? But Kojima's a person, so it'd have to be a person. Unless you're talking about Konami. I wonder if... Oh no, they're going to climb over that as well. Damn. Who's dying? Oh, they are. I don't know how to do this. Oh no. Kojima has his team. Yeah. Team Kojima, is that what they're called? It was always the Kojima team within Konami. Oh. Team Kojima. Let's just send 2 across and see how the hell I'm going to do this. How am I going to do it? I do not know. I don't know. I've got to save them all. Ah, damn it. Oh, that was the place to do it there, wasn't it? That was what to do, I think. I think that's it. Still annoyed we never got that complete game for PT. Yeah. Yeah, people loved that, didn't they, when that came out? It's weird to see, like, it was like the old demo scene again. It's like people have made a demo and it's like everybody was loving it. Right, this is going to be really hard. So I'm just going to do it with 2 lemmings to start with. To see if what I'm doing is possible. Let's do 3. I'll just let the rest die for now. I think I've got a build like here or something. That's got to be it. Come on, don't die. Oh, it was so close. Ah, but look, they will go back now. That's I think it's something like that. Cineware is a better shout. More I think about it. I wish I'd not deleted the demo. Could have sold it and retired a billionaire. My PS4 somehow revoked the license. Maybe corrupted hard drive. Oh. Serves me right for deleting my demo of a game I wasn't interested in. What about Flappy Bird? Can you not get that now? Didn't they they took Flappy Bird off sale, didn't they? Because he went mad. Because the game was so successful. Right, I think it's... I'll just do this because maybe I could do it there. Is it here? There. That's the one. That's the one. But I've already messed it up. Okay, it's got to be right on that thing there. Right, I think the trick here now might be to speed the lemmings up a little bit. Oh, that sucks. Kept the files until last year selling the PS4. Was always hoping to find a way to revive it, but never did. The thing with Flappy Bird is that everyone has their own version. RetroArch has a port of it. The PR spin was that he took it off the market because it was so successful. The real reason was because he didn't monetize it. Because he didn't know it would do what it did. Is that true? I thought he'd already made a lot of money out of it. How do you get the password after progressing to the next level? Are you talking about Lemmings? Tells you when you finish. If you finish the level, you get the password. And you're supposed to write it down. Right, this one. So I need 2 lemmings to be this much spaced, and then I'm going to speed them up. Should have sped them up a bit more than that. Oh no, I need to speed them up more. This is such a precise thing here. And I missed it. I need to speed them up more than that. I've got to get them all, give them all the brollies and the things before that guy gets to there. It's Coolvin. Hey, Pooh. Hey. Yeah, Lemmings. But if you didn't write it down, well, I don't know. Probably go online. I haven't written down the ones I've just done at this point. I write down usually the one I think I'm going to finish on. Right, this is tricky. Let's go faster. Oh! Right, which one am I up to? This guy who's falling. Right, let's see if we can get this right. Oh! Oh my god, it's too much to do. It's too much. I'm pausing. I'm scum pausing. Is that it? I think that's it. Blimey, the time limit's pretty tight as well. Oh, actually, I might have to go even faster than that. I don't think this is going to be too tight this time. Oh, I don't believe it. Don't believe it. Ran out of time. So I've got to go faster than that. But going faster would be easier because I've got 2 things to do at the same time. In this case, you could rewind the stream. Otherwise, you're out of luck. I suppose, yeah, I do record the stream, so you can just go look. I still got the issue of CU Amiga with all the codes in it. That was my way of remembering them back in the day. Yeah, I mean, I suppose they might as well have printed all the codes because, you know, the fun in the game is playing it if you want to skip ahead. I mean, the problem with these games is if you got stuck on a level, you couldn't progress. But eventually you might say, okay, I'm giving up. I'm going to use the code. Online, I just take a pick at the end. Apparently, he was getting a bunch of abuse from people as well, saying he was a plagiarist. Really? Did Flappy Bird plagiarize anything? I don't think it did. I think it got plagiarized. Back in the days of paper and pen. I didn't actually know that. I was just reading it now. I thought he said he made loads of money and he went a bit wild and he took it off sale because he couldn't deal with the hype. The assets were from Mario Brothers, were they? I mean, it was just a green pipe. Was it the exact pipe from Mario Brothers? I don't know. Right, at least I know how to do this now. Let's go. Oof. Oh, I think I've messed up again because I don't think this is going to be fast enough. Where have they got to be? Here? That might not even be fast enough. Ooh, you nearly died then. Might have to go even quicker than that. So what was it? I'm on number 49 there. If it doesn't make it, I've got to go quicker. Oh, is it another 0 second? It is. Got him in 0 seconds. There you go. There's your code. Oh, your time is up. I love that. Your time's up. You saved every lemming. So I don't think it cares that it's weird. You get both the time is up and you saved every lemming. I suppose it makes sense because the time can be up and then you can finish the level with the correct number. But in this case, the time is up and I had 100%, which also finishes the level. Yeah, the word is he was making 50 grand a day in ad revenue. Yeah, that was back in the day when you could do that as well. You failed. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And it was popular for quite some time. But yeah, if he was making 50 grand a day, it was pretty stupid to take it down, really, regardless of, I don't know what was going on there. Because it was only going to be popular for so long, and then that would be it. I mean, do people talk about Flappy Bird now? There's a Flappy Bird clone on every platform in the world now. So, yeah. Should I write this code down on a little sticker? Or shall I just... let's do another level. Let's do another level. You failed! Whoa, well done. Ice Station Lemming. It's another 100% one. What? Oh God, they give me 20 bridge builders. You know that's bad when that happens. So these guys are just going to go in. All right, they're just going to walk. Oh, is there a trap or something? Is that a trap there? No. They just walk in. Well, that's odd. Why? What's that all about? But somehow these guys have got to get up. They've got to get up. Oh no, you know what's got to happen? I've just realised why this is bad. Because these guys can climb up, but they can't, you can't dig up in this game. So these guys are going to have to dig down. And if they dig down, oh, that's interesting. If they dig down, then they don't go in the... crazy. So the question is, where? They've only given me downward diggers. Oh, this is interesting. Because if this guy, oh right, okay, I know what's got to happen here. These guys at the bottom have got to start building bridges up, so that when the last person comes out of this top one, they dig down and fall on the bridge and don't fall to their death. But then somehow these guys have got to dig up through that hole that they've made. Oh, that was the last guy there. So there you go. So it's all about looking out for the last guy. But I suppose we'll know from the out. How many lemmings are there? 40. So there we go. That's what's going to happen. Oh, this guy's going to get... These guys are going to get murdered as well, going up here. How am I going to know when it's the last guy? That's my question. Is it going to be... Because if there's 18 out, there's going to be 20 down here. It's when there's going to be 21 out. Is that right? So is he the last guy? It said 19. 20. So is he the last guy? 21. Because there's got to be 20 down here. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, he was the last guy. Flappy Bird is probably a good Hello World equivalent for making games now. Possibly. You can get Flappy Bird for dead consoles. Yeah, did they do a Commodore 64 version at some point? Played it on PC Engine. Emulated, yeah. I'm fairly sure someone even made an FPGA core of the Flappy Bird game. Ridiculous. For the authentic Flappy Bird experience. Flappy Lemming, that would be good. This level hurts my brain, going to refill my drink. Yeah, this one's going to hurt my brain, I can tell you this right now. I've got to keep my eye on when the last guy comes out. And have him dig down about, I don't know, about here. Oh no, this is bad. I don't want these guys. Oh, I really don't know. Because even if these guys do get to the top, I need to make sure they get to the top and don't go left. If they'd have given me a diagonal digger, that might have, maybe that would have helped. I don't know. I'm just wondering how when they do get to the top, how I'm going to get them to go the right way. Is the question. Because they're going to walk off to their death if they go that way. Maybe they don't fall to their death here. Oh no, they don't. So maybe we're alright. Well, this one's going to be bad. That's all I can say. It reminds me of those hoedowns where they all get up dancing and link arms and spin around and link arms with someone else and then spin around and link arms with someone else again. Start building from the very far left. Yeah, I don't really know where to start building because I just don't know. I mean, I can start building from there, but I think that's gonna waste a lot of bridges. If I did that there, when you get up to here, I don't know if that's gonna help. It's probably bad. I probably want it to be there. Or did you mean up there? They don't go up that bit. If you build from there, you'll get to that. That's not gonna help. Yeah, once you get up here, this is bad. Yeah, I think I want to build from there and go up like that. Maybe. No, I think what I was doing right was before. Build up there and then build a bridge like this to here. And then you've got to go left and right and get up there. I think that's the way to do it. It also reminds me of Barcelona's attacking movement in the early 2010s, but I'm a strange person, I accept that. You can't send a digger down from the right side of the exit. You could, but you'd have to build a bridge over the top of the exit first, and then yeah, you dig down there. But then, how are you going to get out? You will be stuck. Yeah, so you could do that, but you will be stuck. Give me one of these though, that's interesting. I don't know if that's any use. One thing's for sure though, there's no way for these guys to get out of here unless somebody makes a full-on hole. And that means using this, like somewhere around about here. In fact, it wouldn't even matter. Do you know what? If there was a bridge there for them to fall on, it wouldn't even matter if they all fell in here anyway, because if they get out, they're all going to get back out anyway. So, actually, I think, yeah, maybe let's try that. Let's try that. It's a Lemmings perpetual motion machine. Mark understands what I'm getting at. Barcelona's attacking movements. Lemmings break second law. Read all about it. Right, what I'm thinking is this. This guy here, build a bridge there, and then this guy is going to build, like, dig down here. Oh no, that's still going to be too far to fall, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, it was. Damn, it's too far. Okay, too far. Too far. Let's go again. This one is going to be hard. You can tell because of the time limit, the 4-minute time limit. You know it's bad. So these guys can definitely like dig from here, something like that. This is going to be this is going to be a problem. I should have dug there because once I hit this, it's all a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Yeah, I should have started about here, or off this one. Actually, would have done it. Let's try that again. Let's start again. And I think they would have survived. So off this one, I'm going to dig off that one, dig up to there. And these guys can probably dig down about here. Whoops, missed that guy. Here. Oh, that's going to be too far to fall though, isn't it? Let's try it here. That's way too far. Oh, they're not dead. This guy's gonna die. No, he's not. And then these guys have got to somehow dig up into that. Somehow, I think I've done it in the wrong place. Nope. Yeah, I should have started about here. That's really messed it up. You get the idea. I've got to dig from there. Oh, maybe I can make it. The bit that I don't know how to do is when they get to the top, which way they're going to be going. I suppose it depends on which way they get out of here. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh no! Oh, there's one stuck! Damn it. Damn. I think that's going to be the hard bit, is like just randomly they're going to go left or right at the top. There's 3 lemmings stuck here though. Oh, can I get them out? No. Is the answer. I can't. That 1 pixel edge saving them from death. Yeah. Bash and quickly bridge to escape. Then build it to cancel. So it's game over. Don't think they're supposed to do that, but they did it. Anyway, I think that works. That's a way of doing it. I think that's it. But you gotta get. I think you need a bit of luck on this level. A little bit of luck. Oh no! I lost a lemming. Oh, for some reason. Did you say there was a 1 pixel ledge before? It's too far now. Damn. It wasn't too far last time. No, it is. Damn you all to hell. I can't dig any further over than that because I think they will... that's interesting. I think they will start going in the exit. Well, somehow I got away with that before. Single pixel on the left remained last time. Yeah. Maybe it's very critical where I dig. Or maybe it's not. I can't rely on that pixel being there though, can I suppose I can dig along at the end. Maybe that's what they've given me that for. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I can just dig along at the end. Let's do that. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong thing. Whoops. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Music sounds like a theme from 90s game show. Whoops. I didn't accidentally nuke him, I accidentally used the wrong thing and I've only got one of them, so... Whoops! This level is difficult. That's what I needed to do, that one. So I think the thing to do is just use this right at the end. Oh, except that's bad. What I've done there is bad. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Now what happens? I'm kind of screwed though now. Should have waited just like 1 pixel more.
Oh no!
That would have been alright. That is not the way to do this level. You don't say. Well, you don't say. And they have actually given me a blocker. I don't know if that's... Oh, is that any use? It's no use. You can get rid of the blockers if you dig underneath them, but I don't think it's any use. I think I've done that wrong again. No! No! This is pretty tricky. Maybe I've got to dig under... Probably got to dig in an exact position. I don't know. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. I didn't realise how lucky I'd got on that other one. Damn. Let's keep going. But maybe also, I need to really get the bridge up to about here. Maybe just start building from here instead. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that's the easier way. easier. Maybe that'll do it. What do you reckon? Oh. This is not going well. Uh-oh. Oh no, this doesn't look good. I've run out. Damn it. Damn. Oh my god. I don't know if there's any way to like guarantee that I don't have them like going left at the top as well. I mean, I messed that up because of the number of bridges. Just one more bridge might have done it, or it might have gone the wrong way. That's the problem. Where am I bashing there? What's going on? Just made a hole. Well, poop. Well, building that bridge from there is a bit better anyway. How are you getting such a crisp image from your Amiga, Dave? In Division, it's an OSSC. Live from Pebble Mill. Brutal, yes. Right. Yeah, it's an OSSC. I think there's a video on my channel about the OSSC. It's RGB out into an OSSC and into a capture device. It does very nice upscaling, the OSSC. That's what's good about it. Well, this is blinking hard unless I can think of an easier way to do it, but I don't know any easier way. I think the easier way is... that's what this bash is going to be for. Right, maybe that makes it easier. Maybe it doesn't. Right, where do I want to build? Oh, there's a little pixel here. That's going to absolutely screw me. I think that pixel's done me in. Oh, I've got 2 lemmings in there now. I think this was the way to do it, to get just 1 lemming in here. But look, I'm back at this bridge problem again. Oh, I'm just going to waste 1,000,000 bridges up here. Oh my god. And I've got to use one bridge to get that bridge built. Right, is that it? Let's see if he shouldn't turn around now. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Oh my word. This doesn't really help though, has it? Because I'm kind of screwed. Maybe not. I need one to build there and another one to build out. So, and I need one to build there. I've just got one bridge too little. Whoops, I've messed it up now anyway. Damn. Absolute damn. I wonder if that's the right way to do it though. Yeah, because if I can just get one guy up there, at least I can see which way he's building.
Oh no!
Blinking L. OSC works really well with Amiga. I even supports high res modes over VGA. There you go, yeah. It's Jimbo. Sorry, late to the stream. Been watching Jurassic World Dominion. Off to see Rebirth tomorrow. Oh right, okay. I watched Rebirth at the cinema. It was quite good. I quite liked it. Glad you're here. We need a new solution to this level. Well, I think I've got the solution. I think it's just actually pretty hard to pull off. I think that's the problem. I don't know if there's any better way of like not wasting loads of bridges up here as well. I don't. Oh, I suppose the other way to do it is to. I don't know if it takes less bridges if you do it this way. Build to there and then build back up that way. Oh, but this is going to be super tricky. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, because now I've got to kind of guess where he's going to be, which is like here. Oh, this isn't going to work. Nah, this isn't going to work because... No, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, and I missed the lemmings. They've all gone. Damn it. Yeah, that's not going to work. That way's way worse. Let's not do it that way.
Oh no!
You bet Jurassic it was good. Lemmings needs a zoom mode for precision bridge building. Well, they probably would have put something like that back in if they did. Yeah, if we could have done that back in the day. Maybe. Oh, I did the wrong thing again. Damn it. See, that's the other problem. If you just, because you've only got one of everything, if you accidentally press the wrong button, you've just messed the level up. Damn it. Well, I don't know. I think this way will work. I just don't know if there's a more reliable way of doing the level. That's quite often the thing with Lemmings. It's like you can find a way of making it work, but it's difficult. But there might be an easier way if you can think of it. A way of doing it that has less chance of going wrong, basically. Oh, what? Too far? It was too far. I thought we'd established that that was okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe we got to build from there. Blimey.
Oh no.
Blinking hell. Would love to see a collection release for the PC. Switch to mouse mode. Give me all the Lemmings games. Will never happen. I like the first person bit on Jurassic Park on the Amiga, yeah. I've got that game. We should play that again. Right, this time. Do you know what? No. I was thinking maybe I should use that blocker. Oh, damn, now he's wasting a bridge there. Right, where do I need to build here? About here. Oh, that's in the wrong place. It was about here. Now no lemmings are going to go there. Damn it. Made a mess of this. Right, so we've got 10 bridges. We've got quite a few lemmings stuck up there. Oh, this is going to be ridiculously hard. No. No, I've messed it up. Because I need a spare bridge. I ended up with too many lemmings up here. Damn you.
Oh no.
Damn. The game might not have held up well, but the Jurassic Park stream was great, yeah. Lemmings 3, where you can send them all to university and then select a lemming who has a master's degree in structural engineering in order to put her feet up. Or just ones that can work out to stop without exploding afterwards. I remember playing the third Lemmings game on PC and really struggling. All new world of Lemmings. Build the ladder to the right. Bash through, then build from there. Build the ladder to the right. That's what I'm doing, isn't it? I've only got one basher though, which I already used. I'm wondering if I should use the blocker. Problem is I'm wasting a million bridges here, that's the problem. Before I even get up there. That's the well, that's one of the problems. I can build a bit further there as well. I'm not sure if that's the right place. It's these little stupid spikes. I've got to get up through these spikes, you see. So that's a problem. There's a problem. I can dig there. I think that is probably the best place. Uh-oh. Already messed that up. Oh, that's the wrong place again, isn't it? I need to build about here. Nope, that's wrong. I think... Ooh. Uh-oh. Now I've got a million lemmings up here that I didn't want. No. No. Run out again. It's just the fact I've got to waste so many getting up there is a big problem. And I've got to waste like 3 or 4 just getting to here. I did waste quite a few. Every time I do this, I've got to get a lemming to there, but also not have him hit his head. Build the ladder to the right, bash through and build from there. I don't know what that means. No spikes on the far left side. What does that mean? No spikes on the far side, then bash through the ice right to the dig. What? Build the ladder. Build ladder, bash through the column on the right. And then go from there. I don't know what you mean. You bash through this, but how do I stop them? No icicles on the left side. Oh, up here. Yeah, but how am I going to get the lemming there? The lemmings start here and go right. Bash right. I don't know what you mean. Like this bit, I can't get here though. That's the problem. Well, I can get these guys here, but they can't dig up. Does everybody know that? Break in the ladder. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Bash right to where you were digging down. What, from there? How does that help? I don't get what you're saying. Like, I get that bit's there. That looks quite good, that bit. But when you say bash right, you know you've got to dig down to bash, though. Well, you could... I suppose you can bash, but... I've got one basher, you know that. Bash right to where you were digging down. But why does that help? And how does that get me anywhere? Dig down as normal, then bashed right from the top of the bridge. But then I might not get in the basher will cancel digger. I don't know what you're saying, and I don't know what you mean. Instead of digging up, you can't dig up. Bash to the right, then use ladder. How does that make sense? Instead of you can't dig up. Can you bash through the wall on the right after the end of your bridge and then build another bridge and use a blocker? You can use a blocker, but if you use a blocker, you've got to get him in the exit because you've got to get 100% in. Put your left leg on your left leg. Yeah, I've got no idea what anyone is actually saying. That's the problem. I'm sure there's some good suggestions, but I don't know what they mean. Because instead of digging up, bash to the right, then use ladder. Instead of... Might be the alcohol, but I'm completely lost. Instead, building up. Okay. Using the words. Instead of building up, bash to the right, and then use a ladder. Why would that do anything, though? What you mean with the lemmings on the top? Why would that do it? What would that do? But I can't just bash. I'd have to dig first. I'd have to dig. Oh, you mean instead? You talking about the ones on the bottom, or the ones on the top? Because if you dig in here, well, somebody's got to dig through. That's 100% fact. Somebody has to dig all the way through this, because otherwise these lemmings cannot get out. It's 100% can't get out. So somebody's got to dig all the way through, right? So that's a fact. So I don't know where this bashing right's coming from. I can dig through and bash right, like, you know, here or something. Build diagonal, bash through build. Build diagonal, bash through build. Yeah, that's what I did. I already did that. Wasn't I doing that already? Yeah, so you only get one lemming up there, but I've still got the same problem that it's really difficult even with one lemming. Build up towards the left from the right most hump. Like that. Get to the spot where the icicles and then bash. And bash to the right, but how do I get them to bash to the right? Because they'll be going left at that point. Where it joins the dig down part, bash through the gap. That doesn't make any sense to me because the lemmings are, if you're digging up left, the lemmings will be going left. There's only one basher. Does everybody know that? I've just got home. Hope you're well. I'm with Hadouken. Check it all out. Build the bridge as you were to the right. No, hang on. Everyone's going left and right. Then dig through rocks on the right. Then another bridge to the right. That doesn't make any sense either. Build a bridge as you were building to the right. Then dig through rocks on the right. Okay. If I dig through the rocks on the right, then another bridge. That would just send me through this wall. Then I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm not sure don't know what people are getting at with this bashing thing. Because if you're going to bash, you've got to have something to bash against, right? So you can do it down here, but if you do that, you're kind of like screwed. They turn on the yellow ceiling. Oh, you mean up here? You'd have to build a bridge up to that, though, to do that. Further right. What, over here? The wall. This. Oh, you're saying go through here and go up there? Oh, I see what you mean. Just go that way. But how do I... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, but if I do that... Oh, yeah, I'd have to use that digger to dig through the bridge. Is that possible, then? Is that what you were trying... Is that what you were all trying to say? Because I didn't read any of that. No, that's not what some of you were trying to say. That might work. But you've... Oh, that's going to be pretty difficult on its own, because you've got to get... you can maybe get through there. And these guys, you, like I said, you just leave them. But I'm trying to think. If you went through there, you might hit your head on that. You could try it there, which should be it would be about here. That might work. You want to be a bit lower, maybe there. Well, that might be a more reliable way of doing it. Let's try that. Let's try from here. And hope there's enough bridges to do this. Also, if he turns around there, we are done. Right, here we go. Oh, that's not going to be in the right place, is it? Or is it? It wanted to be a little bit higher. Oh, that's a mess. That's not going to work. There's enough bridges to do this, though, isn't there? Well, that's a bit unfortunate, because that would have worked. So he's probably got to start building from here. Let's try it from there. Probably you don't want to be too high because you'll hit your head on this thing. You're going to use a few bridges. Bridges of Lemmingson country. It will. Maybe 4 bridges to plug that hole. No, because they'd die while it was happening. You've got to get it perfect. If you can find the perfect place there, though, the rest is a cakewalk, probably. But it's this bit that's going to be a bit annoying. This thing here. Oh, he's going to go too high now, I think. This might not work either. Oh, no. Damn it. See, this isn't easy either, is it? Because I've got to be perfect. I've got to be on that little bit there. It's got to be 100% perfect. If anyone could pull this off, it's built to #1. You can tell this is going to be hard though, because it's got 4-minute time limit, and that's what makes it hard. Right, it's going to be here. There, that's the place. But you've got to build to that flat bit there. If you don't, you're done. builder number 1, you can do it. Oh. Right, now we've got this bit of overhang here, so that's might be alright. Whoa, did you see that? I think we've got the same problem again. Saying that, I can get him to turn around in here, that's alright. If this doesn't work. Back to this thing of using millions of bridges. I think there's still a gap there. Right, that is definitely alright, isn't it? Are they still? Oh no, they're all out now. Oh, wrong bridge. There we go. Right. That was the right way to do it. Tell you what though, that still requires, that's easier than the other way, but it still requires some precision building. But I think that's the other thing with when you're doing it the other way. It's like you can just tell there's too much look involved. That's not the way they want you to do it. There is one Lemmings level though where it's literally down to look, and I don't think there's any other way of doing it. We've got enough bridges left to fudge things. Yep, definitely. I should have saved the code because I wonder if I'll get through another level. Higgledy-piggledy. Uh-oh. Hey, this is the first one in a while that doesn't have a 100% save rate. Sometimes the 100% is easier though, because it's it's more set in stone what you got to do. What is this? What the devil? What am I doing here? How many lemmings am I going to lose doing this? What was the save? 75%? Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have used so many bridges. I might need these. I think I do. I think I've killed too many. How many did I kill? Find out in a second. Oh, there's 71. I needed 75. Was it 100 lemmings? Depends on how many lemmings there were. Yeah, I've not done it. I think it's 71%. I had one spare bridge, you see. I could have saved a lemming. Wait, that lemming was worth 2%. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it not? It wasn't 100 lemmings then. It mustn't have been 100 lemmings. It must have been, I don't know what that was. Wait, that lemming was worth 2%. That's what I was saying. Was it 100 lemmings? I don't think it was. You might just scrape it. There you go. Did that one. Did I just do that first time? Let's write the code down because maybe I won't get another level done. If I've got somewhere to write it. Because you never know. It's weird, isn't it? You get stuck on a level, you do like 100 times, and that one I just did it first time. It's ridiculous. I'm writing down codes like you did back in the day. What am I on? Wild 11? That's pretty good stuff. Let's have a quick look at this one. Did you watch Wednesday? I haven't watched it all yet. I'm on episode 4 or something. It's pretty good so far. Lip Vrickin' Caddy. Yeah, nice one. Ah, look at that. 50 lemmings. So you can kill one lemming on this one. It's a small village in Ireland. Paper and pen, that's it. It's on the, that's how you used to do it. You write all over the manual if you don't care about the thing you just bought. You pay 25 quid for it and you just write all over the manual. Let's have a look. Mutiny on the back. Is this like a ship? Where's the... Oh god, what's this? We're definitely not doing this one today. There's the trap. What the juice? That looks bad in there. That looked bad. Oh no, where's he going? They don't like giving me blockers anymore, do they? Oh, he's going across there. And he's going to his death. These chains are a bit weird, aren't they? Oh god, look at that! It's like they walk on it that way. Oh, but they won't walk up it. I assume I've got to do this here. Oh no, wait a minute, that's not going to work. I've got a floater though. Oh dear, this is all really bad. What was it? What was allowed to kill? 1. That's way too far from to fall. Well, let's get 1 lemming in and then you can... Yeah, there you go. Look at that. One thing's for sure though, you can't get through here, so you've got to go this way. Is this supposed to be a pirate ship? Well, this level might be hard. I like these little steps they've done here. Little steps. Well, we'll save that one for next time. That's going to be a nightmare. Only 1 lemming may perish. Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? It's not looking good. I assume you're going to have to find a way. Let's just have a quick look. I assume you've got to find a way to... They'll get trapped in there, actually. Yeah, that's one thing. See these little... Oh, no, actually. Because then they'll just walk back over there and die. Yeah, it's a weird one, that. I don't know. I feel like you've got to trap them in here or something. And then... Oh, you've got to get over here, build up that, and build a bridge there so they can go down there and do that. Go that way. It's just all the devil's going to be in the details. What are the details? So this guy'd have to go over the top. Oh no. Oh, that guy's got to go over the top. And then this guy's got to do this. Right? Something like that. Oh no, they're not getting stuck in there though. Well, because I built the bridge over the top. Well, they're not dead, and they're all in there. Oh, they've got a climber though, haven't I? Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Climb. And build, because you can't walk up those, you'll die. One climber. Oh yeah, there you go. Climber seems good, but I'm worried what happens at the other side. They can climb out to their death. That's true. That's true. He can climb to his death. I don't know what happens there actually. Good point. Don't know. Got to get him on here, really. He's going to go down there, along here, climb up there. I'm going to end up on here. So you can dig down and then get him to build a bridge. That's one way to get him to turn around. Still kind of screwed there, though. Can do it down here. I wonder if I should bash through that, though. I don't know. Oh, that's... Whoops. Dug into the water. Didn't want that anyway, because I'd need to be on that. Somehow. I think, actually, do you just get him to build a bridge there, and then he will turn around when he hits the wall, even though he's a climber? And then you build up there. I don't know. Overhang, yep. Oh well. Let's just nuke him. But yeah, that maybe was the way to do it. Something like that for next time. Top of the flagpole stops the climber, does it? You're right, it does. Probably. Yeah, that will stop him. But that's still... still wouldn't be where I wanted to be, though. Still wouldn't be where I want to be. But that's good. That is good. We'll save that for next time. So there were some easy ones. There were some hard ones. Some easy, some hard. Forget all that till next. I'll remember. Probably you'll just take one look at it and you'll be like, "Oh no, that's what I've got to do." Oh No More Lemmings is taking no prisoners, though, is it? Well, maybe it did for the first few levels, but absolutely 100% no prisoners. 100% no prisoners. That's what we're saying. Let's stick some different hippo tunes on and then wrap it up in a bit. Let's pick a random folder like that. Didn't know that was going to happen. Wow. Let's have the spectrum. There we go. Mrs. Beanbag. Well, get through Lemmings eventually. You usually end up doing about 5 levels. I think it did 5 levels. It's going to take a long time to get through it. Good game. Yeah, good game. All that explaining of that level, I was like, what are we doing? What's going on? Everyone had a different idea though, which is quite confusing. Oh, Moss6002 says I ordered a real new periphractic Commodore machine. There you go. So you were the demographic who wanted one of those. It does look like quite a good machine, but isn't it something you can buy already? That's the thing I was thinking, but it's something you can already get, isn't it? Or is it not? Don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Or maybe it's something you can already get, but it's cheaper if you get it with the Commodore badge on. Is that true? Well, when do you get it? I think the other thing about that Kickstarter is that I think they said they would have done it whether he bought Commodore badge or not. I think he would have done it anyway, because they could either license the Commodore name or just not put it on. Founder edition. Well, there you go. You are Moss 6502 though, so if anyone was going to buy a Commodore 64, it was going to be you. Gold case. So I don't know when the next stream's going to be because basically, well, this will be the last stream in this house because I'm moving house. So I'm moving and I don't have internet in the new house. So the Amiga's going to move over there and I won't have internet. So until I get it, there won't be any live streams. But maybe we won't miss one. Maybe in a couple of weeks there'll be a live stream. Or maybe there will. I don't know. But if there's no live stream in a couple of weeks, you know what's going on. That's why the stream's called Oh No More Lemmings for a while. Good night, Diablo the Second. And thank you. So how much is the Commodore 64? House moves stress me out. Hope goes well. No, I don't think I'm finding it stressful. I think I'm finding it tedious. Packing everything. That's why this room's been getting emptier. I don't know if you noticed. It's like, it used to be loads of crap in here. No, there isn't. Everything except all my retro stuff except this Amiga is packed away now. In fact, after this live stream, I'm going to start packing this desk away, so this is all going to start getting disassembled. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I haven't been able to organise any internet to the new house or anything yet, so don't know what's going to happen. But we'll see. I mean, in theory, I could live stream from like a crappy mobile connection, but I'm not doing that. I'll get some internet connected, and then we'll go from there. More room for the Amiga, yeah. I think it's a bigger house, so there'll be more room. I don't even know which room I'm going to stream from yet, so I've just got to pick one. Yeah, one thing I regret when I was doing up this house was not putting network cables into this room, because every time I live stream I have to go get a massive like 20 meter network cable, or like 10 meters or whatever, and connect it up like wired, because the wireless in here is rubbish and there's so much equipment on that you get a lot of interference. So in fact, when I used to stream at the start, I don't know if you remember, but I had a stream where nothing worked properly. And I was using these power line adapters because I don't have any, because the wireless in here didn't work. And so I didn't have to run cables like massive distances. I used a couple of those power line adapters, and the stream just did not like something about those adapters. Even though they worked fine for browsing the internet or something, it was literally not working. So ever since then I had to just get a massive cable and connect it every time I stream. Usually have a 3-week wait for an engineer to come out. First time I got hooked up took them 6 weeks. Yeah, so, well, that'll be that. That'll be the way it is if it is. So, but yeah, I can't really even do anything until I get the house. I have a 5G router and I used when I moved house. You can borrow it if you like. Surprised how good they are. Right. Yeah, I don't think I'll bother with any of that. I think I'll just get something connected up straight away. What I'm going to do is I am going to first thing I'm going to do, in fact I ordered it today. I ordered 300 meters of Cat 6 network cable. I'm going to see what network cabling I can put in the house. Kind of not before I move in, but before I settle in. So that I've got wired Ethernet in every room. But I might end up with wired Ethernet in every room, but no actual internet. We'll see. But yeah, so after this stream, this desk is getting disassembled. But that's it. I've just left it assembled for this one live stream, and then it's going. So it's be a bit. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. So yeah, it could be 2 weeks. It could be 6 weeks. I don't know. Don't know. Full fibre is the way to go. You have to be careful to get good upload speed. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. I know they've got OpenReach there. That's all I know. So, thank you again for the stream. Thank you for being here. Where I moved to, I'm only moving about half a mile. So, just moving to a bigger house. Moving to Barnsley. Yeah, it's not very far. I can almost see the house from where I am now. OpenReach has full fibre, 36 quid for 500 megabits per second. Yeah, I'm actually on... I'm on faster than that now. Not that it makes that much difference, but I'm already on faster than that. But I'll see whatever I can get. But I can't really organise anything until I get in. So yeah, so that's the deal. So I might not be live streaming for a while, might not be doing much. Because all my stuff is going next week. So, but it's funny, isn't it? It's like you've got all the Amigas there, but the Amigas aren't connected anyway, so it's fine. It's fine, all the Amigas will still be the things that work. 42 quid for 1000 megabit. Yeah. Yeah, that might be overkill, but to be honest, that's roughly what I'm on now. I pay 40 quid for 1 gigabit up and down. Wow. I'd like gigabit up, because I've only got 100 megabit up on what I'm on. Because if you put video files and stuff, like when I'm making videos, you put the video files in OneDrive, it'd take a merry year to upload. So you can download stuff from like OneDrive really quick, but uploading is just like, oh god. I mean, it does. To be honest, it just does it in the background, so it's not a big deal. But you can be sitting there for ages, especially with something like the GoPro. It records at 60 megabits per second. So if you just dump those files in, like the raw files, you can be there for like hours uploading stuff. I'm getting screwed paying 49 for 1,000. I'm paying more than that, I think, because you sign up for it and it's cheap, and then they just keep putting the price up. Won't get the same up and down on OpenReach. Hopefully you can get going pretty soon after you move it. Yeah, I hope so. Well, I'm going to have to, because I work from home as well, so I need it setting up as quick as I can. That's the other reason for the Ethernet as well. It's just for work from home. I think Wi-Fi should be at the end of the day, Wi-Fi is a convenience, isn't it? It's, if you think about it, a Wi-Fi adapter is more expensive, is slower, and less secure, and it like doesn't tick any of the boxes except you don't need a wire, and that's the bit that's good about it. But realistically, like, Ethernet is faster, more reliable, more secure, and yeah, less likely to drop out, less latency as well. So really, I want to try and get hopefully I'll be in the house for quite some years, so I want to get Ethernet in straight away. I've just, like, it's weird as well, it's only about 5 years ago I installed some Ethernet cables into this house, and I was like, I should have done this ages ago, because it's brilliant. And I wish I'd installed them in this room, and I didn't do it. So this time I'm going to think, right, I'm going to get as many Ethernet cables in as I can before I'm settled in. I get 500 down and 72 up. Yeah, I think mine's 750 and 100 or gigabit and 100. I can't remember now. Might be gigabit and 100. So it's 10 to 1 for the upload, really. I have 500 megabit up and down using only 10 megabit. Yeah, see, I would rather have 500 megabit up and down, I think, than a gigabit up and 100 gigabit down and 100 megabit up. I'd rather have 500 megabit both ways. That would be better. What's going on with this one? Because like I said, if you do work with video files, especially if you've got a GoPro, it's ridiculous. It's just the upload speed, just like, oh my god. So like the GoPro can record for about an hour and it comes out with like 50 gigabytes of files. 1,000 down is overkill for me, but that gives me 200 up, which is useful. Yeah, that's the same with me. I was not bothered about getting gigabit. I was on 500. I was fine with 500. I was on. But the upload speed was rubbish. So I'm only buying the download to get the upload. Yeah, 500 megabit both ways is way better. Microsoft and Sony servers are far too slow for my 1 gig connection. Yeah, and that's what you find. Like most servers are. Like there's very few places where you can get that kind of speed. Actually, to be fair, downloading games from Xbox Live, I think they do get about that speed, but it's not that common to do. Yeah, 500 would be fine. Just have to wait twice as long to get your game. It's funny, like some of the games are so small now. Like some, like you can play like Doom 2, and it's, you literally don't even have to like. You can just say play this, and it's just playing it before before you've even done anything. Anyway, I'll just see whatever I can get. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take because I haven't even just selected who to get it with yet, or whatever. And I haven't got the keys to the house, so I don't want to order anything because they'll be like, "Can I order internet?" They go, "Do you own the house?" Like, well, kind of. Like, kind of do own it. Steam is about the only platform that can saturate 1,000 for thing. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You've got to make sure that you're going to get 1,000 on Wi-Fi? Probably not. Are you even going to get it on if you've got really, really old network cabling? Maybe it doesn't even work. I can download 10 gigabytes in 3 minutes. Would have taken nearly the entire day 10 years ago. Yeah. I remember staying up all night to download Quake 2 demo. It was a Quake 2 Alpha, I think. I think it was Quake 2 Alpha, and I stayed up all night to download it. It was like the sun had come up. It was 50 megabytes, I think. It's like, and it was rubbish. I only remember it because I finally got to play it. I was like, I'm playing Quake 2 before anyone. Well, not before anyone, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm playing the alpha. It was really, it was like properly unfinished. The frame rate was garbage, and the game was barely playable. And I was like, this is rubbish. I stayed up all night, watching this downloading this thing to get this. More Amiga space, yeah. I don't want any more Amigas. I've got loads. What I've actually done is I've packed a lot of the retro stuff away into like plastic boxes, like storage boxes, and I've like indexed what is in every box. And my plan is not to take it all out of the boxes because I had so much stuff piled up in this room, and I didn't know what any of it was, where any of it was, and I couldn't get to it all. But I didn't need that much stuff out. I think that was the problem. It'd be nice to not have the repair bench being also the live stream bench. Maybe I'll have room for 2 benches. I don't know. But yeah, I might keep most of the stuff packed away, and if I know where it is, I can always go get it if I need it. But yeah, I've collected quite a lot of retro stuff. I didn't realise it was like 6 or 7 crates of retro stuff. It was like, including the repair equipment though, like the oscilloscope and the soldering iron and all that kind of stuff. So I've actually collected quite a lot of junk, which I don't want to get rid of, but I don't want any more, I think. Quake 2 demo was a thing, yeah. It was the alpha. I seem to remember it was the alpha. Back in 1998, oh my god, internet download speed. What internet download speed, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because there's that This Week in Retro, and he was saying like AOL has just closed down its dial-up. I was like, AOL still has dial-up? Like, literally, they've just closed it now. They were still selling dial-up to people. Like, actual dial-up. ISDN 64K. I think we went from dial-up, like 56K, and then straight to like something like Virgin Media. I don't know what that speed was when Virgin Media first came out. But never went to ISDN, I think. Or maybe? Did we? No, I think it. Yeah, I think it went straight to fibre from dial-up. Getting flashbacks to downloading MP3s over 56K. Missed the sound of dial-up. Well, you can probably just go on YouTube and listen to it. You've been retroactive. I don't miss the sound. I don't miss the bills. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, my first internet, my Dreamcast, blistering 33.6K. Yeah, there you go. So I think I probably would have been downloading Quake on 56K modem, probably. Probably. I mean, if 50 megabytes took me all night. I think it was 50 megabytes though. Not sure. Anyway, get some internet. Get some internet and then, well, set all this stuff up again. Hopefully none of it gets destroyed on the way. It's not going very far. Apparently full fibre can handle something like 2 terabyte bandwidth. It's only the infrastructure holding it back. Yeah, because they've got to, once those packets actually get to like an exchange or whatever, you know, like a data center, they've got to process all that stuff, and it takes power and stuff, so they want to limit it because then they can get more customers on it. I remember my parents desking me for downloading Star Trek Elite Forces demo over a modem. £100 bill, oh my god. I think at the time when I was downloading that Quake thing, it was, would it have been, I can't remember if it was like, I don't know. Yeah, because if it was dial-up, it would have been billed at like, was it 5p a minute or something? Or a penny a minute? I can't remember. Should have waited for the game. It was good. But yeah, days of dial. I can't believe that AOL's just stopped the dial-up though. They still would do it. I couldn't believe it. Oh, AOL stopped dial-up. I was like, surely that's a misprint. They must have said AOL's just gone bust or something. It's like, no, they stopped dial-up. Unbelievable. Right, I'll quit there then. So, if I don't turn up in a couple of weeks, well, maybe I shouldn't have said anything, because maybe I'll turn up in a couple of weeks. You'll be like, what's that new background? I'll be like, it's green screen, and you'd never know. Or maybe I'll be offline for like 2 months because nobody can connect the wires together. Some of the guys got to solder 2 wires together. I'm very curious about a new house. So am I. It's been ongoing for so long. I've forgotten what it looks like. When I get in it, we're like, oh, is this what I bought? It's been going on since February. I thought dial-up was killed in the UK years ago. Amazed US still has it. Well, it might be in the UK as well. I don't know, because AOL was everywhere. So I don't know where those AOL dial-up customers were being served, but it might have been here. I don't know. I used to use current bum ISP. Poor Rocky may find it stressful. He'll be alright. He's probably moved house more than me. Yeah, he's moved house more than me, I think. He'll need extra treats. He'll be fine with it. I think when he moved into my house, came in and I plonked all the beds in the living room. Like he got like 3 dog beds. I just chucked him on the floor while I was unpacking. And I walked in and he was already just asleep in one of the dog beds. So I was like, okay, that's fine then. He'll be fine with it. I don't think it's as stressful for a dog as you think, because if you think about it, It's only stressful for a human because you've got all your stuff there, you've got your things that you need to work with, you've got all your food and access to stuff, and you're registered with your doctors and your vets and all that stuff, and this is your little home base. But a dog doesn't give a crap. A dog is just dog doesn't even have a pair of shoes, so it's just sleep somewhere else. That's it. I don't think he'll even care. I don't think he'll care. We'll find out. But he'll probably get some extra treats anyway. I'm gonna have to send him to doggy daycare while we're packing though, because I think that is stressful when stuff's moving around. He doesn't like that. You know, like when everyone's moving things about and he's in the middle of it, because he's quite small and he doesn't like all the noise and stuff. I think because he's a bit deaf now. So he'll have to go somewhere else while we're packing, and then he'll just go to a new house and be like, "What's all this? Where the hell are you taking me?" And then he'll just fall asleep and that'll be fine. Right then, it's time to go. Well, good dog, hope so. But yeah, he's moved house how many times has he moved house? Including mine, it's one. He's moved house 1, 2. Oh, maybe only 3 times. I'm trying to think now. I think he's moved house 3 times now. This would be his 4th. So that's fine. Cool stream, been fun. Yeah, has been fun. Right. If I don't see you in a couple of weeks, send out the search party. Or don't send out the search party. Leave it for 4 weeks. Then send out the search party. Right. I will see you later in a new place, hopefully. Right, see you later.